Tonight we are hearing from the family of a 14-year-old girl who vanished from her Santa Fe home 42 years ago.
Last week, Santa Fe police detectives searched underneath a garage, hoping to find some evidence linked to Sandra Ramber's disappearance. Nothing significant was found. KPRC2 reporter Corley Peel, though, spoke exclusively with Ramber's family and the detective now on the case who is hoping to finally solve this mystery. Corley?
Daniela and Keith, Sandra Ramber's brother says he learned detectives were looking into his sister's disappearance again after seeing our Click to Houston article last week. He's hoping the new attention to this case will finally bring some answers. But the detective tells me that they're reviewing every aspect of this case. And at this point, everyone who was associated with Sandra Ramber back in 1983 is considered a person of interest. Sandra Ramber was a fresh-faced 14-year-old girl with dreams of becoming a model. Her brother, Chris Ramber, lives in Oklahoma. He says his father adopted Sandra when she was 4 days old. She became one of 7 siblings.
We laughed a lot. We liked to draw together. There were various things that I enjoyed. Sandra Kay was a very normal, regular 14-year-old girl getting into makeup and her appearance.
On October 26, 1983, Sandra vanished from her Santa Fe home where she lived with her father. He reported her missing the next morning. Sandra's brother was in Oklahoma when he says he got the news.
They had had breakfast together and that there was biscuits in the oven and he had to leave for work. He said when he came home that evening that the door was open and the biscuits, the oven was still on.
Sandra's case turned cold. Last week, there was a glimmer of hope. Detective James Butler, now on the case, obtained a search warrant for the garage still on the property where the Rambers once lived. Their old home no longer there, replaced with a new house years later, but detectives say the detached garage was roughly the same. What information led you to the garage?
Statements that were made from an outside agency, from a report that was done, and also a process of an elimination.
What were those statements?
I can't really divulge into those statements at this time.
Detective Butler says they were possibly searching for human remains. Texas EquiSearch used technology as crews drilled and dug up the concrete. Sandra's father originally built the garage, according to her brother. What kind of floor did it have in 1983?
It's believed to have been dirt. Per permits, we believe concrete was poured in '84.
Unfortunately, detectives didn't find any significant evidence from the garage. Detective Butler says he's back to square one.
Right now, back to the drawing board. Literally back to the drawing board. Take all the reports that have been, recorded and timeline everything.
Has Sandra's disappearance ever been considered a murder?
No, she is listed as a missing persons.
Is there still a chance that she could be alive?
It's a possibility.
Sandra's brother says her death certificate declared her dead many years ago. Without any answers, he says his sister will forever be 14.
We need to be able to go to a place to build a memorial, to build something in memory of her, because we want to honor Sandra Kay in her life, because she wasn't just another name. She was a girl. She was a human being. She was a person that needed so much to be given the chance to go on and live, as so many of us have. And she was not given that opportunity. And there have been rumors over the years that Sandra's death could be linked to the Texas Killingfield murders, where several young women were killed in that area in the late 70s and 80s. Detective Butler says they don't have any evidence to support that. I have reached out to Sandra's father, but have not heard back. Sandra's brother and detectives are asking if anyone knows anything about her disappearance to contact the Santa Fe Police Department. They are following up on every tip. Corley Peel, KPRC 2 News.